Let's talk a little bit about how your body detoxes and why it is struggling. So, we'll kind of cover here, start with the main detox systems your body has. We're going to look at some red flags that tell you that those systems are struggling. I mean, if you have your hair scan, obviously you also know exactly which ones, but this is just another way of helping you understand your body better. Then we're going to look at some simple supports that you can do. And after that, I want you to go out and do the toxin treasure hunt, because as much as we help our bodies detox better, one of the most effective things we can do is lower the load that they're trying to deal with. So your first organ of detox we're going to talk about is your liver. Usually it's on your right side, just below your lungs. Some people actually have what's called situs inversus, and all your internal organs are flipped. So that's why I said it's typically there. Now, with our livers, some of the most challenging things we can give them, a lot of sugar, salt, and fried foods, not to mention all the other chemicals in processed foods. Things we can do to support our liver are bitters. This is a type of herb. You may have heard of digestive bitters before. Fiber and antioxidants. Your kidneys, you got two of them up kind of on your back, higher up. If you've ever had a kidney infection, you know exactly where they are. They are also stressed by alcohol, obesity, sugar, and dehydration, because they will make you pee. So we really want to support them with plenty of hydration, with moving our bodies lots, and balance our foods. Your lungs. Not too many people think of lungs as a detox organ, but everything that your cells do creates metabolic waste. The main part of that waste is CO2, so we need to get that out. Also, when our lungs move, they help our lymphatic system work, because lymphatics need physical movement to work. And by giving you lots of oxygen-rich blood, your lungs are helping to decrease oxidative stress and free radical damage. Things that really, really challenge your lungs: smoke, scents, especially like anything artificial, and a sedentary lifestyle. Now, your lymphatic system, which I hinted at there before, is a totally passive drainage system. If your body isn't moving, your lymphatic system can't do anything for you. It takes all the toxins out of your cells, gets them into the lymph, but then as you move, it gets pumped through and eliminated out your body. With this one, on top of moving more, I love the big six. We hit the 6 main sections of lymph nodes in order. Start with your collarbone, above and below, upper neck and angle of your jaw, armpits and down into breast. Then massage your abdomen. When you massage your abdomen, you want to go in a circle kind of from right to left, so that you're also supporting movement of your bowels in the right order. Down in your groin, and kind of, for women, it also helps to massage our uterus a little bit, especially if you've got pain, crampy, PMS stuff going on. And then finish up behind your knees and jump. Bouncing up and down, rebounding, jumping is super duper helpful for your lymphatic system. Your guts. Think of it kind of as the entire tube from your mouth through your stomach, small intestine, large intestine, and out. EMFs are one of the toxins that people don't really think about as destroying gut health, but they really wreak havoc on the microbial balance. So do processed foods and a sedentary lifestyle. You want to instead give your guts lots of fiber, lots of water, and what I like to call the MVP diet: meat, veggies and fruit, and a bit of personally processed treats. Skin is another detox organ we don't really think too often of with detoxification. It's kind of your body's backup organ. Yes, we do sweat through our skin, so that is a major detox process. Sweating is super important. But also, if your guts are a bit more backed up, you're going to start noticing your body try and pop those toxins out through acne, psoriasis, eczema. You may notice your skin gets extra dry, oily, thin, wrinkles. It's all because of toxins. Your skin loves hydration. It needs to be well nourished, especially with the omegas. And we want to keep the rest of our body low tox so that our skin can be happier. Now, your body is trying to get your attention that it is struggling to handle the toxins or it's not doing a good job of getting rid of them. When you have gut issues, heartburn, burping, indigestion, bloating, gas, diarrhea, constipation, as your body deals with toxins, it processes them, takes out anything it can. So say you're eating food that's not really great, there is still a little bit of good in there, it takes that out, packages the rest up. The thing is, after it repackages food for elimination, or junk, I should say, a lot of times that's a more toxic form than it even came in. So if it is sitting in your guts too long, your body will reabsorb those toxins in a more toxic form. So we really, really want things moving. You need to have a good solid bowel movement every single day. It's like priority number one for detox. Pain is also a big toxin flag. Toxins cause inflammation in our body. Basically, everything in your body has a set size it's comfortable at. As it inflamed, it swells up, you get a lot of pain. This happens on a spectrum from, yeah, I kind of noticed that's a problem to, I can't keep going. And finally, the skin issues we talked about before. Skin issues are never random. They have a meaning. There's a reason. Now, with toxins, every single exposure counts. It's all cumulative. It adds up. So you want to eliminate as much as possible, but at the same time, don't go paranoid, overboard, obsessive, because then you're adding more stress and creating bigger problems. Just remember, whatever comes in must go out. So start with the basics. I know they're not sexy, they're not exciting. It's way more fun to have this big, shiny, good plan. But if the basics aren't happening, it doesn't matter what kind of awesome plan you come up with. First, look at load. The more your body has to deal with, the harder you're getting it to work. If you're already not feeling great, changes in your environment that limit your body's load can have a huge impact. A lot of them are also a one-time deal. Now, liquids. I've heard this said before by people who are into chemicals and garbage stuff. The solution to pollution is dilution. Basically, drink the liquids, it flushes the toxins out. They're also not as concentrated, they can't work as much. Fiber is kind of like a giant broom in your guts, and it sweeps all that crap out of there. And movement. We spend a lot of time sitting around, and even if you faithfully get your 3 or 4 workouts in a week, but the rest of the time you are studying, sitting at a desk, not very active, your body is going to be struggling. Your guts don't move well unless you're moving. So, your next step, go on the toxin treasure hunt, look all over your house, and get super curious. Kind of anything that comes in a package is a potential source of toxins. Look at those packages and evaluate them. Now, I've got a couple apps for you that make it easy. Also, you have your scan results. They are going to show you what specific toxins to be looking at, and then make a plan. For some things, you're going to decide that I'm going to use this up first, then I'll get something new, replace it with a better option. For others, you're going to be like, that is worse than I realized. I'm going to eliminate it and go buy something new right now. It is totally your call. You know what works best for you.